Hey guys, David here, and what I want to do is reveal to you the secrets behind network marketing versus affiliate marketing or multi-level marketing. Network marketing, affiliate marketing are more akin than multi-level marketing. A lot of people think they're the same thing under the same name, but they're generally not. Some of the differences are small, some of the differences are huge, and they make a big difference. So if you join a multi-level marketing company with this type of compensation plan up here versus a direct sales, affiliate marketing, network marketing company with the compensation plan like this, you're going to make a lot less money up here. And if you do it vice versa, it doesn't really affect you as much with network marketing, just multi-level marketing. So you can do this down here, but you can't do this up here. And you need to understand the differences. So basically, multi-level marketing up here builds depth. And what they mean by building depth is, or what I mean is, they pay you a small percentage of commission based on the amount of sales that you do. They're usually peddling some type of lotion, potion, or pill, or snake oil, or bath tissue, or soap, or whatever it is. And what they want you to do is build a lot of sales volume. And the way you do that is not by sponsoring a bunch of people on your front line, but by actually working in depth. So with their business model, if they don't show you that you can build a bunch of depth and it's easier to build depth than it is width, then it's not going to help you at all, right? Because you're going to see it and you're going to be like, well, you're paying me 2% commissions and that's not nothing. But what they'll do is they'll tell you that you get 3, who get 3, who get 5, who get 7 or whatever, and the depth is going to create so much volume. So these people down here are going to be buying so much of this lotions, potions, or pills, or snake oil and stuff, that these people are going to pass up that amount of volume, and that volume is going to pass up to you. So you're really getting 2 or 3% of all of this volume. And honestly, that usually doesn't work. By the time you figure out that, by the time you find somebody who can sponsor people legitimately and then goes out and sponsors a few people themselves, by the time you start working with them, you neglect some of your other people. And it doesn't really work like that, because this guy can sponsor this guy, and sponsor this guy, excuse me, and they're like in Connecticut and you're like in Florida. So you have to plug them in and hope that they have some type of team, or usually they want you to do business parties and home meetings, and it's just stuff that nobody wants to do. They have outdated marketing techniques, and if you look at the big multi-level marketing companies, no one's gotten rich or no one's made a lot of money lately. And what I mean by that is, these people who are making, $20 million a year or $30 million a year, they're saying they're making that much, whatever it is. Those people made that money in the 70s and 80s, right? Maybe the 90s. No one's making that much money now. No one's growing that much now. Those outdated marketing techniques, those business plans, home parties, and actually, hoarding stuff like Walmart, no one's doing that, and no one wants to do that. But because they built so much depth, it just keeps going, right? Which is a good reason to build depth and a reason to work in depth. But over the short period of time, right, to actually start making money tomorrow, it's not really set up for you. It's not really going to give you the money that you think you're going to be making, because the commissions are so small. Because they want you to build volume, and volume takes time. There's no shortcut to volume. There really isn't. Not saying there's a shortcut to sponsoring a bunch of people, but there's things you can do to sponsor people faster versus building depth, which actually does take time, because you're relying on other people to actually go out and build your business for you, which I never like doing. I can sponsor people, and I do sponsor people. I don't worry about what other people are doing. I mean, I help them, I give them the training, I plug them into the system, but it's really up to them to build their own business. It's not up to me to build their business for them, and that's what multi-level marketing kind of does. Network marketing, on the other hand, or direct sales type compensation plans, pays you for the stuff you sell, and they usually pay you a big commission or a bigger commission. Where up here you're making 1%, 3% maybe if you're lucky, 5% if you're a god or something. Down here you're going to get bigger compensation plans. You can get 40, 50, 60, even 100% sometimes compensation or commissions based on what it is that you sell. And when you work with your front line, you sponsor a lot of people. And the reason why you sponsor a lot of people is because when you go wide, right, instead of deep, you can work with some of these people, and these people are going to be, direct to you. They're not going to be 5 or 6 levels down that you have to search for them or anything like that. They're actually going to be readily available and more easier to work with, as far as being able to work with them and not having to go to 2 or 3 different people to actually work with them. And a lot of times when you build like this, multi-level marketing, people get like this little team syndrome, where this guy right here will think this is his team, and when this guy who's had major success wants to come down here and work with them, he wants to pigeonhole that, right? This is my team. I want to work with these people, and that doesn't happen when you work with your frontline, because they're your people. Not saying people are yours or anything like that, possessive or anything, but just saying that it's easier to work with people like that down here than it is up here. You're going to get a bigger commission. You're going to make money off of your sales. When you build volume through depth of actually selling, a lot of the network marketing companies, especially the good ones, will pay you unlimited levels down. So you don't want to join a company that only pays you on the first or second or third or fourth level if you're serious, right? If you don't think that you're going to be doing well at this, it doesn't really matter, because you're probably going to quit. But if you're serious about this and you really want to make a lot of money and you want to make it for the long term, you want that residual income, you want that lifestyle change, join a company that pays you on every single level, no matter how levels down, or no matter how many levels down. So that's the real difference between multi-level marketing, affiliate marketing, network marketing, or direct sales, type stuff down here, multi-level marketing up here. So if you have any questions, go ahead and write those below. Maybe I can make another video to explain something or answer your questions or whatever. If you'd like to check out what I'm doing, you can just click the link below and check out what I'm doing, and maybe it's for you. Maybe it's not, but it's definitely not this. I do more of this. So I hope that helped you guys out. We'll see you in the next video.